Good morning, good morning. My name is Miss Camille, and today is Tuesday, August the 19th, 2025. So, yesterday I was watching this content creator, Noelle, and she was saying that 10 ways to make side money under $100. And the third one was make a YouTube channel, which I think number 4 was fitness, number 5 was event planning or something like that. But number 3 was start a YouTube channel, which I have a YouTube channel, but I can't think of things to talk about. So welcome to my little home. I have 4 adult children, and I took this off of the fireplace over there. There go my 4 adult children. She's 35. She's 20. No, Nini's 26. No, Nini's 27. Mona's 32. And Kevin is 28. So these two was back to back. So I know about that. So I be telling them, young girl, get that birth control, because you had one, another one to pop right up. So this one is 28, 32, 27, 30. No, 30. So 32, and she's 30. No, Mona, Shonda Joy is 35. Mona is 33. Kevin's 28, and Nini's 27. And guess what? I breastfed them all. I breastfed them all. So that's what I'm going to talk about, breastfeeding. I breastfed all 4 of my children. And I'm going to start a series on breastfeeding, because I done talked about life lessons, working at Amazon. I done talked about being a hairdresser. I done talked about my mom being a daughter. I done talked about it all. But one thing I know about is breastfeeding, and that's something else I can share that nobody's on YouTube talking about, which everybody's talking about raising kids, mom and all that, marriage, and then did videos on marriage. But one thing I didn't do a video on is breastfeeding. I breastfed all 4 of them. Shauna Joy, I breastfed her for a year. By the time Mona come along, I breastfed her for about 7 or 8 months. Little Kevin, breastfed him for like 5, 6 months. And Nini, I breastfed her for about 5, 6 months. Poor Nini, by the time I got to her, I rushed back to work. Which now I'm older, I wish I would have sat still and enjoyed my babies, because 35 years later, they all grown, and I'm 55. But I'm going to talk about today real quick the 5 pros and cons of breastfeeding. And I'm going to talk about it because I keep seeing these girls walking around with all these pumps hanging off of them like they're a cow. And that, when I was coming along, breastfeeding wasn't very popular. But when I had Shonda Joy, the one that's 35, they offered it. And they explained to me which are the 3 pros to breastfeeding. One was it's going to be healthy for your baby. 2, it's going to be a peaceful time for you to bond with your baby. And number 3, once the baby start sucking the milk, your stomach will contract back, which I'm working on that still. So those was the 3 pros. Now, I'm going to talk about the 3 cons. Pain, it was hurting. Ooh. When the baby first come out, they stick the baby to you, right? And it hurts. It hurts because your stomach, the muscles in your stomach is contracting back. But they tell you it's okay. It's just for a moment. Once the baby starts getting latched on, the pain will go away, which it did, but it hurt that first time. Felt like somebody was stabbing me in my stomach. But I got through it. And the second con that I have offhand today is the gorging and your nipples hurting. Ooh, I done been through it. I done been through it. And I remember my breast would get so full with milk, my husband would go get a hot towel, or I would get a heating pad and try to get some of the milk out because it hurt. But that only happens, I learned, when you're not feeding the baby on a regular, consistent basis. Which with Shonda Joy, I didn't work. So I stayed home, I relaxed, propped my feet up, and I enjoyed the time. About time Nene coming on, I was trying to hurry and get back to work. And another thing, if you don't feed the baby, the milk will dry up and go away. And the hard part too was sitting still. Like I said, about the time I had Anita, I was ready to go back to work. Like I said, but with Shonda Joy, I stayed home and relaxed. My husband worked. But you know, me being a young lady that I was, I wanted to be an independent woman, go back to work, make my own money. Which now that I'm older, I should have stayed home with my children and relaxed, because I was gonna have plenty of time to work, right? But the good part about that is, let me see, Nene is 27. She has 2 girls. She stays home and work. And Mona has the 2 little boys. She stays home and her husband works. And they be fussing about, oh, I want to go to work. I want to do this. And I be telling them, stay home and enjoy your babies. Oh, I got to save the world. The world won't go on without me. Stay home and enjoy your babies. They're going to be grown soon enough. Matter of fact, I seen Franklin and Ramon yesterday. Ramon's going on 5 and Franklin's going on 3. And Franklin a little teeny skinny thing. So I just pick him up with one hand and hold him and hold. So, oh, Mommy, you always hold him. I said, yeah, because next year, he'll be a big boy. And he'll be going, well, Mom will be going to school and Franklin will be right behind him. So I'm taking this time to hug and kiss on my grandbabies, because they'll be grown soon enough. So I let them be little kids and enjoy them. So both of my daughters breastfed. And I tell them, you sit down, you're supposed to sit down, prop your feet up, and relax and enjoy your baby. I have my feet up right now. And quiet. That's what we were supposed to do. But of course, we want to get back to work and get back to life. And it's so funny because when I had my first baby 35 years ago, they would tell you to stay home for 30 days and just relax. And child, I know when I had my little second son, said Kevin, he was the third one. My aunt, she didn't have no kids. And she, oh, you need to get up and go to Walmart and do all that. And next thing you know, that month go by fast. So if I tell them, stay home, enjoy your kids. Stay home, enjoy your kids. You're going to have plenty of time to save the world. That's what I tell them. So you're going to have plenty of time to save the world. Get you some calm music. Get you some tea. And get you a chair. They even had a chair. Mona even had a chair that rocks back and forth. We found her a chair, rocks back and forth. That's when she had Mona. She stayed home. You know, that's her first baby. You know how they are with the first baby. They fancy. So she stayed home and rocked in the chair. And I showed her how to rock. And why somebody called me? Rock and enjoy your baby. Just keep your feet up, relax, and take time out to enjoy your baby. Which these days everybody's busy, Nobody has time to sit down, relax, take a deep breath, and enjoy your babies. Please enjoy your babies. You know why? This is my son. Matter of fact, let me show you real quick. This is my son. This is my son. He's 28. He's 28. They're going to be little for a season, not for a long time. Matter of fact, when you bring them from the hospital, a year later, they're going to be walking. So I know it's important to save the world, and we want to be independent women, and we have so much in us. But if you decide to have a baby, if you decide to have sex with your husband, or whoever you're having sex with, and you decide to have a baby, take in consideration time for your baby. It's not just having a baby. It's bonding with your little human. You're not the dad. Hopefully your husband or your partner will help with the baby. Now, far as breastfeeding, it's the time to bond with your baby, and nobody else can breastfeed your baby but you. So, crazy story. I rushed back to go to work. Chandra was about 1, and Spanish lady was watching Chandra. She was breastfeeding her baby too. This is crazy. And she said, "Oh, you ran out of milk." So it's time for me to get off of here. All right, so time for me to get off here. Make sure you breastfeed your baby. You get somewhere quiet and kick up your feet. Have a good day. Love you. Bye-bye. Life lessons with Auntie Camille.